They told me boys don't cry or play with Barbies. So my whole life I've tried my hardest to be the man that they wanted me to be.
Kisukis, this is the start of my getting together series of OiKage. So the order would be that this is their last, but since this has the flashbacks of the first, this is considered the first. But this is the ending, so enjoy! Post-professional volleyball retirement, Oikawa is a salaryman and Kage's a volleyball coach, and both do modeling as side jobs. OiKage Getting Together series. To be Oikawa Tobio. Oikawa never meant to fall in love, but with a deep-rooted fear of being surpassed by his junior came the obsession of assurance. Who would have thought that this assurance would come to him in the form of his sole fear? Kageyama Tobio. Kawa, I brought food. Kageyama calmly walked into his life a year after Karasuno beat his and Ushiwaka's team. His first words? Oikawa-san, can you please teach me your serve? You know the answer to that. But this time, Oikawa didn't almost hit him after he pestered a lot more. He found Kageyama endearing, cute even, and the competitive spirit was still there. Yet, being wanted by Kageyama even after teaching him his spike was what did Oikawa in. Oh? You're home early? Got off early? Turo rose up from the couch and went up to Tobio. Tobio opened his arms and easily carried Turu as the older wrapped himself like a koala to a tree. Remember when you were first hesitant to do that? The two had settled in their bedroom. Tobio's back on the bed and Turu on top of him. I didn't like doing it. Feels weird. Why? Tobio's hands were in his hair, untangling the locks he painstakingly styled. God, that feels good. Well, it's weird since you act like the top outside of bed and I act like the bottom. We fit better this way. Agreed. The first time Oikawa agreed on something with Kageyama, it was on volleyball. They had these little resting time after practicing or a friendly, aggressive one-on-one match. Iwaizumi would walk in on them huddled over staring at volleyball matches and sigh. As much as he would love to see Oikawa and Kageyama finally owning up to their feelings, both would look at him weird for even telling them about them being a thing. How was your day? Tiring. They tried to make me smile. Made any kid cry today? Turo chuckled and sighed content, nose nuzzling against Tobio's neck. A few. Wanna have some fun? He started leaving open-mouthed kisses wherever he could reach. Too tired. Aw, I wanted to have a little fun. Yeah, after sleeping. Tobio's hand easily found Turu's and they intertwined it as they always do. You're warm. You too. Turu looked up at Tobio from where he laid and watched as he fell into sleep. He smiled, still processing how lucky he had been to have Tobio love him. He slowly recounted the embarrassed, uncertain faces Tobio had made as they progressed from partners to lovers. Scratch being friends, they skipped that step. Kageyama and Oikawa were leaning on the side of Oikawa's bed, each respectively staring into space and setting a volleyball into air. Oikawa-san, will just spit it out, Kags. Oikawa caught the ball and rolled it over to a corner, then faced Kageyama. Will you be mad if I said I got close to you within your motive? Oikawa's face fell, so he curled himself into a ball. He did truly consider Kageyama as his confidant. Then this happened, which just broke Oikawa's trust and the smallest gratitude he had for the younger. Oh, look, Kageyama. I'm used to people using me, so no worries. Does this mean you'll stop coming here? Oikawa hated his voice. He sounded pathetic, and he bet he looked as pathetic as he sounded. I really won't mind if you don't. What? Oikawa turned his head away from the boy, not wanting to even look at the boy's smug face. Here comes my trust issues. What? I mean, you're telling me this because you have no more reason to meet with me anymore. Or am I wrong? No! Calm down. You make it seem as though I assumed wrong. You did. I get close to you because? Speak up, Kags. Because I love you. What? Kags, stop joking. Seriously. I'm not. Despite his fears, he wanted to confirm the big fat joke he was dished out. Look, Kageyama, whoever dare you to... Oikawa was met with a red face, Tobio. You... Me? Why? I'm seriously the first person you shouldn't fall in love with because of what I did. Yeah, but... Kageyama, I really can't accept your confession. You deserve someone better. And who would that be? Chipturu. That was the first time Kageyama said his name, and it sent shivers down his spine. I know you're into girls, and I'm sorry for dropping this on you. What does this have to do with girls? You top. Shoyo bottoms for a blind bat. I bottom for nobody. See why me and Shoyo wouldn't work out? Plus, I see Shoyo as a friend, brother, bottom confidant. Wait, time out! Kageyama tilted his head sideways and looked at the older a bit confused. What? Kags, you're literally telling me stuff I shouldn't hear or something. I trust you enough to not share this information. Also, you really think people would believe you when I literally hang out with Yachi and her girlfriends? Point taken. Anyway, yeah, I kinda got close to you because I love you. And if you don't want me to be anywhere near you, I can drop off your life. At this point, Oikawa was a mess and flustered, and his mind was just everywhere. Sure, he loved having Kageyama around. Oikawa just never thought about pushing it further beyond friends. It would kill him though if Kageyama just ups and leaves his life. He will though if Oikawa makes a choice between partners and lovers. It's really no big deal. I already did this with somebody else. He did this with somebody else? Hell no! Just as Kageyama was about to get up and pack his stuff, Oikawa's hand gripped the younger's wrist. Stay. What? You heard me. Stay. Oikawa-san, I'm pretty sure you're just gonna be lonely when I'm not coming anymore. No. Stay. I hate the fact you already did this with somebody else. I think that's proof enough that I want all of you. A blush spread on both men's cheeks, and they had a bit of a stretched out, silent gay panic moment until Kageyama sat back down. I hope you know what you got yourself into. Says the guy who fell in love with me. What's wrong with falling in love with you? I don't know, I usually get dumped. Because you love volleyball too much. Oikawa paused. Every other lover he had knew he was engrossed with the sport, and they still complain about him not giving them time even with that prior knowledge. Honestly though, I didn't know I'd be into guys. Please don't use me as a trial practice because I will totally suck your pretty face. I'm not sure? Even being called pretty won't face you, stupid Casanova. Look, I did not like the fact you already did this with somebody else. Like when? How? You've been with me every day this summer. Was it during school? Were you doing this with somebody else? I don't know. I don't want you doing any of this with someone else. Kageyama burst out in laughter while the older glared at him. Oikawa-san, it was with Shoyo. I seriously did not know he took it up to... Stop it. It's funny though, since neither of us would not take it, so we decided to be friends and the twerp got beanpole. Can you imagine Tsukishima's back when they make out standing? Bent and aching. What? I mean, Tsukishima is a lot taller than Shoyo, so like he's gonna bend down? No, back up! Tsukishima and Chibi-chan? Yeah? I told you he was dating a blind bat. Tsukishima's the only blind bat I know. Kags, I don't pay attention to detail. Your fault. Can you please let go of my wrist now? Oikawa immediately retracted his wrist. Sorry, no worries. So, can we? I'll give you time to come to terms to this, I guess. I'll be back tomorrow, I promise. You make it seem as though I want you here. Then I'll just not come back. You can! See? You want me here, and so do I. See you tomorrow, Oikawa-san. Then Kageyama left the confused and stunned Oikawa, who later crawled to bed and did some research. Let's just say he was weirded out and confused as he watched men doing it.